So you're ready for takeoff. 3, 2, 1, launch. You got your base of operations. Now I use a defined space that's level so that when I set the drone down and I turn the drone on, the components and sensors are on a level space so they are working properly. I make sure that I have no overhead obstructions, because if I have to come back or I lose signal and it's pre-programmed to come back to its home base, then it has nothing to hit on its way back. Next, I walk the site and I'm looking to see people, I'm looking to see trees, interference such as power lines, chimneys, antennas, things that might impede the ability to fly that property safely. And also, when I see the trees kind of tapping the side of a house, I know that that might be an area of inspection that I might want to get a little closer to look at. Next, I'm scanning the skies. I'm looking for air traffic. I fly in the city of Atlanta, so I've got air traffic of helicopters that are in the area at different times of the day. Now, I'm always trying to make sure that I keep my drone within line of sight. So when I'm out at a property looking at it, I'm trying to position myself to where I can always see the drone up there in the sky, because you have to have a clear line of sight. And another reason you want a clear line of sight is because it means you've got a good transmission signal between yourself and the drone. And finally, something that nobody ever talks about, I like to listen. Why? Because I might hear a helicopter far sooner than I'll see it. And I've had that happen on occasion. And you can hear the helicopter blades, bouncing off the trees, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's something coming in the area. And I'll bring the I'll bring the drone down to a safe level so that the helicopter is not going to be impeded by my flight. Last thing I want is to have my drone in the same airspace as a helicopter. I can't think, it's unimaginable the consequences of possibly harming people that are in a manned aircraft.